action movies or scary movies? And we're going to ask you to think about it for a minute, and then we're going to have you raise your hand, and you can only vote once, and tell us which kind of movies are your favorite.
Can you press OK? Oh, actually.
Press OK.
Yeah, press OK. Oh, it doesn't work.
No, you don't want a smart board. That's
All right, so who likes comedy movies the best?
Whoa.
Oh God. You guys, so we have to figure it out.
11.
I'll say horror.
How many people like action movies the best?
You only vote once, right?
You can only vote once.
Oh.
No one?
How many people like scary movies the best? Did you vote already, Sophia? 3.
3?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now we're going to talk about, with you today, statistics and probability. Due to technical problems, there's no PowerPoint, so just follow along.
Should I just click so the slide can come up at least? Like, press OK.
Is this it? It says resume slideshow.
Why don't you press OK? Because it doesn't. Tried that.
it does not work.
It doesn't work.
Can I try?
Should we just keep going?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So today we're going to talk about statistics and probability. The first thing we want to do for you is define statistics and probability.
So by definition, statistics is the mathematics of the collection, organization, and interpretation of numerical data. And by definition, probability would be the chance that a given event will occur.
So now we're going to talk about some history of probability and statistics. So statistics and probability were developed later on as opposed to a lot of the other mathematical
More recent. Yeah.
things. The initial results we found came in the 17th and the 18th century for probability, and it was done with gambling and chance, taking chances. And then it became the 19th century, statistics began to use probability, and astronomy was really what used probability and statistics.
When it was used in astronomy, it focused on the method of least squares, which was invented by Legendre and Gauss. Early probability and statistics were systematized and continued by Laplace, and after Laplace,
Yes.
Okay, sorry. It was continued to be developed for probability and statistics. And statistics is actually not in the mathematical field, but it's autonomous with mathematics.
Statistics originated in public administration and had a special concern with the demography and economics. And it has its emphasis on learning from data and making the best predictions. Now, today we're going to be focusing on second grade and only statistics in the Common Core standards, and you have to really pay attention when you look at the Common Core standards because probability does not have a standard for second grade in the Common Core
By itself.
Does it for other grades?
You have
I think
5th grade did it.
not 5th grade.
5th grade doesn't either.
No, it was
No.
kind of more along the lines of statistics than probability. So.
The Common Core standard we're going to focus on is when you represent and interpret data. This means we're going to draw a picture graph and a bar graph with single unit scales to represent a data set with up to 4 categories to solve simple, put together, take apart, and compare problems using information presented in a bar graph. So let's explain. Yeah. Don't even. So today we're going to do an activity called a coin toss activity. So you Chelsea and Marianne can work together. You're going to work with a partner next to you, and you're going to flip a coin 10 times. We're going to give you the coin and a chart already made that you're going to fill in. Before you flip the coin, you're going to take a guess, make a prediction about how many times you're going to flip heads and how many you're going to flip tails. You're going to put tally marks in the boxes every time you get a head and every time you get a tail. When you complete that 10 times, you're going to create a graph on a separate sheet of paper showing us any type of graph you want and representing your information.
So, all of us are supposed to, each one is supposed to get 10 flips.
Oh, sorry. Altogether 10 flips.
Yours
Just
works
10
right.
altogether. With
The
altogether.
directions are also on the power.
So Marianne and Chelsea, you could work. Michelle and Lindsay. That's Victoria. Are we partners? Yeah, you guys are partners. You guys can
So,
Oh, thank you.
Can we keep her money?
Okay, so we're the three. Okay, so how many times?
Thank you.
Okay, I guess that out of 10 times, with 3 of us, if we have 3 of us, we all agree.
Only until 10 times altogether.
Oh, okay. So, I think that we'll get heads.
Oh, there's a spot on the chart. Right? Sorry, I didn't have enough paper to do on the PowerPoint and email.
Wouldn't it make sense to divide that?
That's what you're asking. So how many times do you think you're going to I'll get you
You don't have a coin, yeah.
It's uneven with that.
Don't worry, I need
No, we have a coin now.
We got you. Yeah, you're doing it right.
Good prediction.
And then you can make,
Okay, so we had 6 heads.
yeah.
These are 3 up.
Jamie, while you're down there,
Everybody your sandwich.
We have 8 sometimes. You're the opposite. James. You're right.